So this is my turbo E46 that I've been building for about 5 years now, and I just wanted to make a YouTube series when I show you what I do and yeah, just some tips about turboing your E46. So the plan for this building season is to go from 500 horsepower to about 700. I've had a bunch of issues with this car, and as you can see, this is what the oil looked like in my last engine. I had a bearing failure. Most of the bearings looked fine, like these two, but then one bearing was just completely destroyed, and it was the same issue on the rod bearing. I really enjoyed the car for the 2 months that it was working, so I just wanted to show you a couple of clips that I have of the car when it was working. So after the bearing failure, I bought a new engine from Facebook, and it had like a terrible oil burning issue, as you can see in this video. So now I'm just giving up on that engine, and I'm going to rebuild it with just forged internals and new everything, new bearings, new pistons, new connecting rods, and I'm aiming for 700 horsepower. This video isn't meant to be like some super in-depth video explaining everything. I just wanted to make like a quick overview of the project and what's going to happen in the future. The engine that I had the bearing failure on was a 2.5 liter engine, and I'm going to upgrade to a 3 liter engine now. And I've also bought a new turbo, and I've sold my old turbo kit and the exhaust. The old turbo was a GT 3076R Gen 2, and I had a 1.06 T4 twin scroll exhaust housing with a Garrett wastegate just welded straight on the exhaust housing. And I had great success with just managing boost this way, and yeah, it was decent response for being a 2.5 liter engine with a mid-frame turbo. The new turbo that I have is a G35 990. It's the newest Garrett G series Gen 2. And just looking at the compressor map, it's like a really good match for 3 liter engine for the horsepower that I'm expecting. And for ECU, I'm using a Max ECU Race, and this controls both the DCT transmission as well as the engine, so it's a really smooth, just plug and play solution to install a DCT on to any engine. I've probably taken out the engine in this car like 10 times since December of this year, just because I've had issues with the DCT transmission making some just resonance sounds at certain RPMs. I still haven't found the cause of the issue, and I've tried everything. I've tried 3 different adapter kits. I've tried different engine mounts. I've tried all sorts of changes to make sure that I mitigated any risk of causing vibration. But somehow the issue still remained until I parked the car and took out the engine again. So I'm gonna have to do some more troubleshooting to find the cause of the issue, and I have a theory right now that the exhaust was actually touching the chassis at certain loads or RPMs, and this was causing the sound. But this is just a theory that I haven't tried yet, so we will see when the car is back and finished if the issue is resolved, and I hope so, but we will see. The adapter kit that I stuck with was the Domiworks sprung hub adapter kit. So the theory behind this one is that they have springs in the flywheel that's supposed to take up some of the torsional vibrations from the engine, and yeah, I've had no success with this either, and I've also tried changing harmonic balancers. I've tried the OEM one, a Rust one, and now I'm stuck with the ATI super damper. So even though this engine was burning so much oil, I still couldn't find the cause of the issue. I swapped the head gasket like a month ago, and it made no difference in the oil burning problem. So yeah, I was confused why. All the bearings and everything looked fine. Pistons looked fine. These engines do have an issue with the oil control ring on the pistons. They get gummed up with carbon deposits, and then you get doesn't seal off oil. So that's what I thought the issue was going to be, but all the pistons looked fine and they had no carbon buildup on them. So that was sad to see that I didn't find the issue, but I'm going to put in new pistons and new piston rings, so it's going to be fine this time. Crankshaft also looked fine, no issues with that, so I'm going to use this crank and this engine block and just rebuild it with forged internals. So yeah, that's about all I have for today, and thanks for watching.